How many positive integers less than 10 satisfy double mod of x minus 3 minus 4 greater than 3? So here we have a challenging question in which we have two different modulars and we need to understand how to open them up. So let me quickly just tell you the step-by-step method. So first of all, we have mod x minus 3 mod minus 4 mod again is greater than 3. Now, the first very simple approach is that if we have mod of a is greater than 5, then it simply means that a is either greater than 5 or a is less than negative 5. Because the modulus takes the absolute value, so the absolute value of a must be greater than 5. That is what it means on the number line if we need to understand it. And we see that this expression would mean that a would be either to the right of 5 or it will be to the left of minus 5. Now let's quickly apply the same basic principle here. So here we have two different understandings that we get, which is mod of x minus 3 minus 4 is greater than 3, that's one. Or the second is mod of x minus 3 minus 4 is less than minus 3. These are two possibilities, and now we are going to simplify these two possibilities one by one. Let's quickly stick to the first left one first. So we have mod of x minus 3 greater than 3 plus 4. So we have mod of x minus 3 greater than 7. And this can further be broken up into two parts, which means x minus 3 is either greater than 7 or x minus 3 is less than negative 7. So this gives us x is greater than 10 and this gives us x is less than negative 4. That means this part of inequality tells us that x must be either less than minus 4 or it should be greater than 10. Now let's quickly see what does the other inequality give us here. Let's quickly simplify. So we understand that mod of x minus 3 should be less than minus 3 plus 4. Mod of x minus 3 should be less than 1, which means x minus 3 should be between minus 1 and 1, which means x should be between 4 and minus 2. So now we have these two inequalities and we need to understand that what are the values of x that can satisfy this. Alright, so let's quickly summarize. Here we see that x is either greater than 10 or less than minus 4 for this to be true. So since we are looking at integers less than 10, so this part is completely useless for us. And we are looking at a positive integer, so this part also is completely useless for us because any value less than negative 4 will be negative. Now let's come to this part, and here we see that between minus 2 and 4, the possible values of x which are positive integers less than 10 will be 1, 2 and 3. That's it. So our answer should be option D. But before just being judgmental about the answer, it's always good to validate whether the values that we have obtained mathematically are acceptable or not. For example, I'm going to substitute 1 at first. If we put it 1 here, so 1 minus 3 is minus 2, mod is plus 2, 2 minus 4. Oh, so now this does not satisfy. You see, if you substitute 1, so 1 minus 3 will be equal to 2, 2 mod is 2, 2 minus 4 is negative 2, negative 2 mod is 2, and that's not greater than 3. Let's substitute 2 there. So if you substitute 2 there, 2 minus 3 is 1, 1 minus 4 is 3, 3 is not greater than 3. So we have 3 values to substitute there, and when we substitute 3, it does satisfy. That means, that is why I said that we should not be judgmental when it comes to the inequality, and what we are getting now is there is only one value of x, which is x equal to 1. So the answer should be option B. Thank you so much.